30th of March 2025. Thank you for joining our discussion of the first chapter of the Avatamsaka Sutra. I'm glad you're all here. We are in this section, in slide 45, the section on the Gandharvas, Gandharva kings are musical spirits. They make sublime music in the heavens to entertain the Christian God. And we went through the introduction of the 10 representative Gandharva kings up there. And now these Gandharva kings would speak verses to teach their own followers. So each Gandharva king rules over the heavens, all the Gandharvas in that one world right there. And so they expend a lot of energy to teach and help their subjects. And this is what kings are supposed to do. Okay? All right. Let's go right into it. Slide 45. The colossal ocean of the world's distress and suffering is dried up by the Buddha, not a drop remains.
世间广大忧苦海，佛能消寂悉无余。
Thus come one's sympathy commands numerous expedients, pure eyes understands this profoundly.
如来慈悯多方便，静目于此能生解。
Okay, my apologies. I forgot. This is not the first Gandharva king, but that's one of the 10 Gandharva kings that who spoke this verse. Okay, slide 47, commentary slide. The colossal ocean of the world's distress and suffering. Here in the Chinese, they have a way of describing what's very vast and uncountable by saying 广大. 广 is two-dimensional. Da is big, so it alludes to the height. So it's three-dimensional. It's humongous for us. That's why they choose to use colossal, okay, to translate as colossal. And that works, I guess. The world distress and suffering. 世间, that's the world, okay? 大忧, 广大忧苦, 有苦海, 忧苦海. The world is full of worries and suffering, and it is vast, as big as an ocean. As there's so much worry, so much suffering that can fill up the whole ocean. That's really mind-boggling when you think about it. Our combined suffering is so colossal. Colossal can be compared to a humongous ocean of worry and suffering. Okay? Meaning that everywhere you look, you see people worried, you see living beings suffering. And this is why what Buddhas see, that's what Bodhisattvas see. But when they try to tell us, we don't know, we don't buy it. They say, I'm rich, I'm powerful, I'm famous. What are you talking about? Okay? And according to the Buddhist teaching, if you see a suffering, that boundless suffering, to turn the head, a turn of the head is the other shore. It refers to the fact that the shore of liberation, the shore of happiness. Okay, you look at it this way: is a world, an ocean's worth of worry and suffering. You simply turn around and look the other way. Then is the other shore. You keep going this way, you go towards the ocean of suffering. It's just like when you swim out the ocean, it's endless, and we're gonna get in big trouble. No two ways about it. You keep swimming, you keep going, you're going to get in trouble. But if you simply turn around, and as simple as looking around, looking behind us, looking the other way, that's the other shore. The other shore refers to the shore of liberation, the shore of safety, the shore of where your home is, okay? Where happiness reigns. All right? Next, what the Master Shenhua says, he says, so it's that simple. If you simply continue, you're on a path of worry and suffering, which only gets bigger and deeper and more overwhelming for us. It's like you're swimming towards the ocean. Eventually, you run out of steam. You're going to sink. You're going to drown. Okay? That's what awaits us if we continue. How many people in the world heed this kind of warning? They laugh at the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas and say, "You are full of it. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly happy." Okay, and this is what makes the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas worry a lot and suffer a lot, because they see that we're gonna be bound for dire straits, but we're so oblivious, blissfully ignorant about it. And that's really bothersome. That's why Bodhisattvas and Buddhas work day and night to help us out, okay? And what's amazing here is that from their perspective, for you, all you have to do is turn the other way around. Yeah? Turn around. And that's where your home is, where your safety is, where liberation is for all your worries and suffering. Okay? Mm-hmm. So what does it tell you? How can a Buddhist, how can the wise people tell us, all you have to do is look the other way, turn around. The other shore is right behind you. What does it tell you? Does it make sense? I mean, especially for you monks and nuns, and you say, if it's that simple, then what are we doing here? Why would we need temples and clothing, and let them look around, look the other way. That's all they have to do. Yes, one.
Master, does that mean that the suffering is only in our mind? When we chant the mind, and then the suffering is...
Suffering in our mind?
Yes.
Suffering is real. People, we were so blessed. A lot of people I met, they have physical impairments. They can't walk. They can't talk. They can't hear you. It's real to them. It's not in the minds alone. It's really physical things. Anyone else? Why? How can it be that simple? It sounds too good to be true. I mean, we are smart, right? We are savvy. You can't, at least come up with some crypto or something. You can't fool us that easily. Come on. Yes, Wei Mountain.
Master, is look the other way, does it really mean look inside, like Chan meditation, and go to the center and look inside?
Actually, it doesn't quite say look, right? Actually, in Chinese it says, says 回头 is 是岸, right? 回头是岸. If you simply turn around, it doesn't say look, right? 回头 is you simply looking this way, and you simply turn around is the safety of the shore. 是岸, 回头是岸. You simply look back, okay? You simply turn back, 回头. You turn your head back. It's getting worse and worse. You turn back, That's where the shore is. What is it? What does it mean in Chinese culture? Help us out. I'm not quite able to explain this to non-Chinese people. 回头是岸. What does it mean in the Chinese language? Just 5.
Thank you, Master. I don't know if this was mean from the Chinese culture. I just guessing everything has 2 sides, negative side or positive side. So you can take a benefit from both sides. That's what my guessing.
Benefit from both sides. Okay, it sounds like a politician. Yes, Evan.
To me, that basically means we are all working towards the wrong direction. Like what we are looking to achieve, spend all our time, our desire, our goals are not giving us ultimately the fulfillment and the liberation. We're all going towards the wrong direction. When we need to turn into the complete different direction, stop all those goals.
So 回头 is turn?
Turn. Yeah, we always turn the head. Yes.
Turn the head. Oh, is it turning the head? You like flip around the body. So.
You can say look back, right? Just like basically you turn your head and you're looking in a different direction.
Okay, turn your head.
Yeah, it's like imagine you are swimming into the ocean. You keep looking. You try to find something in the ocean. You're swimming further and further. Instead, all you need to do is look back. The shore is behind you. That's the safety.
I told you that because it's exactly what I remember when I first learned how to swim. These people were very mean. They said, just swim. So they said, go that way. So I was swimming. I saw, the ocean's endless. I was frightened out of my wits. Seriously, when you're a teenager and, all these adults are supposed to know what they're doing. They told me to swim out, and I was frightened. I was terrified. I wanted to turn back. Seriously, this actually happened to me. I wanted to turn back. I was so afraid to be ridiculed. Chicken, quack, 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 quack. Vietnam is very, very expressive. Yes. 7.
I think it has a meaning of dropping our wrong beliefs. There's a very decisiveness about it too. Just let go and drop that and go complete different direction.
Okay, my stomach is full of Vietnam food right now. For some reason, they're feeding me mostly Vietnam food today, knowing I'll be gone in Korea for 1 month. Okay, so I'm a little bit full. I have no air left. It's all full, so I can't breathe. Anyway, I breathe through my tummy. Okay, usually I take a deep breath and then I can talk for okay, but today is like I talk 5, just 1-2 sentences. I am out of breath. It's all full of bread in here and Vietnam food. Okay, never mind. Physical things affect me. What do you? It's the truth. Okay, so what does it mean, 回头是岸? It really, really affected me. Remember the childhood thing where I was terrified? That's why it's so vivid to me, the image of swimming into the ocean. That's why the first thing that came to mind is I was swimming in the ocean, it all came back, and I was going like a dog thing. Have we seen a dog swim? The neck strange like this. Yes, JC.
네, 고통에서 당장 빠져나오긴 어렵지만 고통을 끝내는 길이 있다는 것을 아는 것을 의미하는 게 아닌가 싶습니다. 그런데 그 길은 스스로 하기는 어렵고 터닝 어라운드를 해주실 수 있는 선지식이 필요하다고 생각합니다.
Is it cold in Korea right now? Is it that cold? No? She looks cold to me. She's trying to tell me something? Huh? Early in the morning? 4 in the morning? Is that cold in the morning? Yeah? Okay. What's the temperature? In Fahrenheit. Don't do it in Celsius. Translation, you don't have to wait for me. I got distracted, that's all.
Master, so I believe the suffering, you can't really get out of the suffering, but there is a knowledge to end the sufferings. But you can't really do it by yourself, but there is a need of a good knowing advisor.
Okay. What's the temperature? 32 Fahrenheit is not cold to you? It's freezing for us. Good thing I find out. Now I'm going to change, bring more clothes, winter clothes. And someone is telling me this is springtime over there and they're wearing t-shirt. Koreans you cannot trust them, Can you imagine me walking in there, Buddha Hall, and with the t-shirt and say, hi, hey. Okay. Now that I think about it, I think I really appreciate all your input. I think this is what the verses mean, because the Chinese teaching is so elegant. They use a lot of poetry, they use a lot of verses in a very flowery language, and therefore it leaves a lot of room for your own interpretations, okay? And that makes it difficult for me as a Western educated person, Western enamored person. Used to be, okay? I still am. Half of it is still. The other half is Vietnam. Okay, never mind. Okay, so here's what I see it as. Okay, in front of us is an ocean of worry and suffering. That's what we're getting deeper and deeper into, like it or not. And it's kind of depressing when you think about it, that people tell you that the Buddha says, doesn't matter who you are. You continue, you're going towards more worry, more suffering. That includes going back to Korea. It's more worry, more suffering. It's a good thing you are a well-gone girl. You don't have to come back. Feel better now? Huh? Okay, so that's what we are wading into. Okay, that's how Buddhas and Bodhisattvas see it and try to tell us that you continue this path, is more worry, more suffering. Okay, that will be overwhelming for you and will make you drown. You will lose yourself. You lose your life. Okay? Whereas 回头, if you simply turn your head around, 回头, you simply turn the head around, that's the other shore. The other shore of no suffering, no worries. Okay? Actually, the other shore in Buddhism means the other shore of nirvana. The opposite of suffering and worry is nirvana, where it's free, where you're free from suffering. Actually, you have full bliss. You're so happy. You don't need anyone. No husband, no wives, no girlfriend, no boyfriend. Got it? Okay? Sometimes I encourage people to get a new boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a temporary thing. You should know about me by now. I change my mind constantly. The truth of the matter is that the other shore means the opposite of suffering and worries, and that's the opposite of that in Buddhism, okay, is nirvana. Whatever you're suffering from, okay, you just simply go to nirvana, it all vanishes. And you will find your true self, you find true bliss, you find something that's permanent, not temporary like right now, that thing called love. Okay? That thing called fame, that thing called riches. All right? So if you simply turn around, 回头 is you turn around, don't keep going. The 回头 is stop, go the other direction. If it's not going this way, you go the opposite way. Is that how you see 回头? Is you looking this way and you turn around, okay? Turn around meaning in geometry is 180 degrees, not 120, not 160, not 90 degrees. 回头 is actually the opposite direction. Agree or disagree? That's Chinese language. That's how I see it, okay? 回头 is do the opposite. Isn't that interesting? If you simply do the opposite, drop the boyfriend and drop the new one as well, then that's liberation. Yes, YouTube. Aren't you glad you're not married? This one here, I told her to get married and she didn't listen to me.
Thank you, Master. We have a question here from JB. His
Vance?
question is...
Is it JD Vance?
JB, as in boy.
Okay, oh boy.
Okay.
Not JD.
No. How do I learn to make progress in a region without support for practicing the Sangha, practicing the Dharma? I'm sorry. JB lives in America, in Pennsylvania, in the countryside, and says the closest Sangha is more than an hour away. Local religious population is openly hostile to non-Christian religions.
Turning your head around is not going to do it. You have to try the best you can. Okay? It's not that easy. That's why we're having more online materials for you. You have broadcast these materials and the live lectures for you so that you have a chance to ask questions to us. But in cultivation, the name of the game is try your best, accord with conditions. Meaning what? What you have right now, try your best. You have online right now, you have live classes like this. We have a lot more, like we have mantra recitation, we have not simply lectures, but also chant classes. We also have bowing session. We also have ceremonies. Lots of things you can do, and you can utilize. Number one, okay. And so try that first. And number two, the basis of this is chant meditation. The best way for you to cultivate is develop the skills to cultivate, and that's based on chant training. Okay, chant training is the most advanced form of Buddhist training that I know of. It's much more precise. It's much more effective than, let's say, Pureland or Secret School and so forth. Because, and you can tell because this is how the patriarchs choose to utilize to train the next generations. All the patriarchs in Buddhism are very proficient in Chan. Not all of them are great Chan teachers, but they're very proficient. That's why they understand the importance of Chan. Okay, so please take up the Chan training seriously. We have books for you as well, Chan handbook, and other materials, and more videos on Chan and so forth. We also have Chan classes which you can ask people at various levels of teaching. And so number 2 is that please learn Chan meditation. Okay, that's a basic to us, the fundamental skill that's important in your life is meditation. Okay, and I hope all of you one day will wake up to that fact. It's as important as eating, as sleeping, as Master Shinhua says. It's just as important as wearing clothes, as eating, as sleeping, and so forth. Is that fundamental? And this is what the Chinese Asian culture that have that is a real advantage. They used to have, not anymore. Now the young Asian generation are forsaking the treasures. The Korean, for example, their forebears, like Master Sung Cho and the other masters. What's the other masters of his generation? Korean people. Oh, you don't know anything, do you? Okay. A lot of great Korean masters, they came to Korea and they founded, the Korean Buddhism, okay? And actually later the Japanese came to Korea and took it brought it back to Japan and so forth. So there's a lot of similarities, but except that the problem is that the Japanese never learned the depth of Korean Buddhism. Same thing. Korean Buddhism never learned, they went to China, Korean masters went to China and never learned about never got to the great depths of Chinese Buddhism, Chinese Chan, for example. Okay, Chinese Chan, for example, you cannot learn in 3 years. You have to spend like decades, lifetimes to be able to get there. Okay, back then. Okay, and so the Chan meditation training is a critical skill you should all develop, and we'd love to help you. Trust me, I know how important it is, how good it is for you. That's why we are going to great lengths to make it available to you and try to help you as much as we can. Okay, and because it's a fundamental skill in life. If I have children, that's what I would teach them. I will influence them. You know how I influence children about Chan? I teach them the basics first. Jumi, pay attention. Are you going to have children soon or no? Okay. So, husband never asked for babies? Never? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, think about it. And so, if I had children, one of the things in life I want to do for my children is to teach them meditation. It's how important it is. Okay? And you teach them by sitting with them initially, giving them, what's it put in the Caesar salad? I forgot the name of the fish already. Caesar salad. You don't eat Caesar salad? You Asians are impossible. Anchovies. Thank you. Anchovies. See, this one eats Caesar salad. Okay. Caesar salad cannot be Caesar salad unless you have anchovies there, in my humble opinion. Okay? So that's why when you train children, same thing. You make them sit. After they sit, give them anchovy. No, don't touch your tummy like that, boy. Look at him. Talking of meditation, he sits there and pulls up his shirt with his tummy and so. Too much. These boys are such characters, you know. Give me a few minutes to recover. Okay, so I would teach children to meditate with me, and after the sits, give them some anchovies, okay? Here, like dolphins, okay? Candies, whatever you want. But you need to train them. First of all, that's what I would do, number one. Number two, I will wait for them, because when they go to school, especially in Korea, especially in France, especially in the U.S., not so in the U.S., right? U.S., we are very easygoing, our children. In those countries, the French system, the Korean system, they cram themselves to death, the kids to death, okay? And the kids, they cannot cram anymore, okay? And they cry and they go berserk, and they do things to distract themselves, like playing video games and so forth, to recover. This is when you teach them to cross their legs. And they see the effect that meditation would have on clearing their heads and reducing their worries and their stress. That's why they will see that as a skill and an edge over the other boys and girls. This is how you get them hooked for life on meditation. Don't be like them, adults. It's too late now. Look at Jumi. Yeah, too late for her. You see? You got that? I'm serious. I take the time to share it with you because I feel it's so critical. You all know how important a chant is to you, okay? Because you have the experience. But you need to know how to get your boys and girls hooked. And that's what you do. You wait until they need to. That's when you tell them, now cross your legs. No more sardines. No more anchovies. You just have to cross your legs. Okay, ungrateful people. This I reveal you the secret of producing superior children. You know that? If your children, your nieces and nephews, have this kind of skill, they will be superior people in society. Why is that? They'll be able to recover faster than all the peers. It's like life is like you get into a boxing match, okay? You're going to get hit, and eventually you go down, okay? The better ones want to pick themselves up and keep fighting until the opponent gets so tired, and it's, okay, you win. That's how tough we are. That's how tough Chan people are. That's what women do to men by nagging us to death. Okay, we give up. but men have no worries. We do Chan, we recover. Got that? Okay, everyone? You got that? So that's why going back to this person here in the boonies, in Philadelphia. Is it Philadelphia? Is it heard? Okay. Learn chant, okay? That's a number 2. Take it seriously. Number 3, save you some time, some vacation time, some money, and join our assembly in person for yourself. Because now you're cultivating with a community of people who are kind of weird, okay? You look at them. They're not normal, okay? But they are of different levels, and they are kind of cool, okay? They care. They care to help you. They care to help you improve. All right. Good luck to you. Thank you for asking. Where were we? Yes, Evan.
Master 回头是岸, what exactly we need to do that's 180 degrees different from what we're doing now? Is that no attachment, no thinking, no ego?
Well, first of all, 回头 doesn't mean you actually twist your head around. It's kind of not possible for you, okay? 回头 and 回头 actually probably means physically you have to turn the body around as well. Okay, but us Americans, we're very literal. 回头, we flip, you could twist the head around. Like this woman here, the police woman would do, twist your head. Okay. The brutality of these people from Chicago. Anyway, so 回头 is that it's telling you, this is very interesting, it's so elegant Chinese, that part of Asian culture is so elegant. Because it says, you are looking the wrong way. Ahead of you, you can't even recognize it is worry and more suffering. You see suffering, worry, you cannot even recognize, and so much the more is the case, or you cannot recognize, you have even more worries, even more sufferings. Okay? If you simply turn around here means that, okay, it's my interpretation, please help me, because correct me, because I take a lot of liberties with your language, you Chinese people. Okay. If you simply change your perspectives, and you see that you should believe that ahead of you is more an ocean of worries and suffering. That's a losing proposition for you. You simply turn around. That's where the shore of safety, the shore of liberation, the shore of personal accomplishment. Okay? When I first heard this thing from Master Xinhua, I thought, oh, it's so simple. Cultivation is so simple. No, it's not the case. It says the point here to me, my interpretation is that if you refuse to change your paradigm, if you refuse to change your perspectives, okay, you will get only deeper into trouble. If you simply look around, look the opposite way, okay, then you'll find liberation, you'll find fulfillment. Agree or disagree? This is how I see it now. Before I thought, oh, I don't believe it. Honestly, I didn't believe it. I said, it cannot be that simple. It's too good to be true. I should turn around and I'm free. No, it's about your perspective. The point here is that unless you change your perspective, unless you change your paradigm, you will not find true happiness. Agree or disagree? Because you find the same, another boyfriend. That's all. And then you change your boyfriend again and again and again. You simply turn around and become a nun. Just as an option, okay? Yes, Jumi. 4.
마스터, 제가 한국으로 돌아가기 전에도 다시 할게요. 남편이 제 EMT 화면에 템플비에 보니까 남편이 없는데 오늘 면접을 보러 가야 되는 날이거든요. 일단은 한국으로 돌아가기 전에도 제가 이미 걱정 근심의 바다에 빠져 있고요. 네.
Master, I'm looking for my husband from the JMT screen.
Yeah, can you see him?
Today is actually
Zoom in, zoom in.
I'm in the ocean of distress and suffering already before I even arrived to Korea.
Not there.
이미 한국에 가기 전에도 걱정 근심이 너무 많고 마스터가 남편을 건드리지 말라고 해서 관리를 안 했더니 이런 일이 생기는데 제가 어떻게 마스터의 인스트럭션을 따라야 될지 모르겠고요.
He has to go to work today, you know. It's Monday morning.
예.
Yeah, I have to
네,
go to
yes.
work.
Yes.
Needs to get some rest.
Yes.
You're a slave driver. She's the only woman I know of who tells her husband, you must cultivate. He said, He doesn't get up. Very good. Continue.
So, Master, I didn't touch my husband because you said I should not touch him. And so I didn't manage him. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused how I follow your instruction about my husband.
Don't touch him. There you go.
근데 이제 결과가 이렇게 나오니까 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어요.
But look at the result. I don't know what to do.
I'm glad I'm a man. Don't have your problem. And I don't know how to solve woman problem. Ask the nuns. I don't care. XP, talk to her. You Korean, I don't know. You Korean, talk to her. Okay, I have no clues. I don't understand the language. I don't understand the culture. I don't understand her. I don't understand her husband. I mean, it's a no for me. Yeah. No entry. Don't go there.
그러니까 제가 걱정하는 포인트는 사실 오늘 남편이 인터뷰가 있는 날이라서 그냥 회사를 가는 게 아니라 인터뷰가 있는 날이라서 좀 걱정이 돼요.
No need to translate. I would tell you to take you to the new Korean market and have a good time. What is it? Why do you keep on wanting to change your husband? What is the matter with you? Can't you accept your husband as who he is? Can't you love him? Can't you love him as the way he is? Why do you have to change him? Why are you women so controlling? I don't get it. I tried to control my ex-wife. It didn't work. Okay? I imagine it's the same way, same thing the other way around. You cannot control others. You have to respect them. Okay, Jumi? Become a bodhisattva by the name of respecting your husband, not changing your husband. Okay?
You can't always get what you want.
Thank you. Very, very to the point. Okay. Next, Wei Mao.
Thank you, Master. Lately, I've been working on the glimpses on YouTube, and I'm doing the paramitas. So I think that's the way that we can turn around 180 degrees through giving, through morality, patience, and vigor.
It's not even at that level yet, Diego. I'm full of gas now. Okay, so what he's talking about here is the low level of paramitas. He's talking about your attitude. What happened to us, especially the non-Buddhists, is that I don't believe you. It's too good to be true. You turn around and that's liberation. Okay? when you look at the actual words themselves, the verses itself, it's too good to be true. And that's why I feel that I understand it more, in the sense it's about your mindset. It's not the words, your mindset. Your mind is that you are so determined to continue, okay, to go in the direction of what you know, okay, your education, your past success, your friends, your family, influence, society, okay, what we know. Okay, we continue. The Buddha says it's an ocean of worry and suffering. It has been the case in the history of mankind. Agree or disagree? The things that worldly people pursue do not make them happy. Agree or disagree? Huh? What happened to Chung? See, Chung is lucky guy, he's single. Now it's becoming So the point is that it's fascinating because from Buddhist perspective, we see that you are so enamored with your own knowledge, to the point where you become oblivious to the failures that await all of you, all our ancestors, our predecessors. They all did not have a good ending. And we choose to ignore it. We only choose to laud their accomplishments. They invented something. They made money. They became famous. She's so sexy, sex symbol. And then 40 years later, they don't show her photos anymore. Okay, and so it's a mindset that people in the world, they are so stuck on their knowledge, on their beliefs, and refusing in the process to see that it's only more suffering and more worries. You make more money, more worries. Well, fewer suffering. To me, it's fewer suffering, but more worries. Okay? More disciples, no good. Okay? So to me, it's very subtle. The teaching very subtle. You continue, it's more worry, more suffering. And what he's not saying, I am verbalizing it for you. Your knowledge, your current knowledge, your belief right now will lead you to a lot of unhappiness, including those who says, I deserve to be successful. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for unconditional love. All those people, they end up suffering. Okay? That's why he calls ocean of worry and suffering. If you huito, if you turn your head, okay, shu an is the safety of the other shore. Here's the ocean where you're going to drown. You simply change paradigm. It's not huito, it's not physical. Okay? It's about changing your perspective, changing your paradigm. Then you'll be able to go in the right direction of liberation, of true happiness. If you go forward, yes, you will enjoy yourself temporarily, but you're destined for unhappiness. Look at all those. Don't translate this into Chinese. Look at all these old women in the back. You see them happy or not? The two women in the back. Don't translate. I told you not to translate. Look at them. Everyone look at them discreetly. Do you look to you? They look happy to you? They look sleepy. Look at them. I observe, I see all of you. Don't look at all of you, look back at the same time. One at a time. Okay? You simply change your perspective, okay? Change your paradigm. And what kind of paradigm are we talking about? Not even paramitas yet. Hey, Diego, it's not paramita. It's about, okay? It's about flipping your beliefs. Okay? What does it mean? You have a cute boy? What does flipping a belief mean? Now he listens. You think he doesn't listen? No, he listens. What does it mean, flipping that paradigm? Give him up for adoption. He doesn't find it funny. Yes, you too.
Thank you, Master. JB has an additional question. Is this John?
Can we change, give him a nickname or something? JD. Every time I see JD, I hear JC. Oh, Vance. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You can think of a name. I don't know. Okay, let's get to the question.
Okay.
Is this Chan the same as Japanese Tandai Buddhism or a different lineage?
What?
I read a book about these mountain monks in Seicho last month, and they commit to a 10-year training. I have Asperger's, and analytical meditation is difficult for me.
I don't know what to say. Give it a try. There you go. If you look into it, might as well give it a try. Go to Japan and follow the samurai training. You walk in the wilderness for 3 years. Okay? You know, samurai, that's how they used to train. I don't know they got from Korea or not. Do Koreans do that? The samurais, I love it. I used to aspire to do that. They for training, the true samurais, they would undergo what they call spiritual training, true training, where they walk in the mountains for 3 years, in a mountain by themselves. No friends, no assistants, okay? And the mountains in Japan back then are fraught with what? Beasts, okay, and bandits. They spy on you, and then at night, okay, when it's time for you to rest, they will come and cut your head off, cut your throat. So that's why for 3 years you have to be on your toes day and night. Because you never know, you could lose your life if you sleep. So in the movies, they would sleep like this, sit sleeping. Hint, hint, okay, sit sleeping. They sit, and I see in movies, they sit with their sword right here. Okay? So the hand's always on the sword, even when they're sleeping. And they're sleeping there, it's kind of interesting. They sleep only at just a little bit. Sleep and open, sleep and open. I think What do I know about samurais? Don't believe everything I tell you. But anyway, that's true spiritual training, because I find it, if you can do that, yes, I agree. You survive that, you're a special person, for sure. Yes. Okay? So far, so good. That's a plus side. I can comment on anything. Don't buy everything I tell you, okay, guys? I just have a big mouth, a lot of imagination, very fertile imagination. What's a drawback? Number one, you could lose your life. For what? Okay? Number two, what's the second problem with that process? Too slow. Why do you have to sacrifice 3 years of your life? What is the matter with you? Huh? If you look for a wife, you're gonna try a woman for 3 years? No. Never. We try forever. Right? Never mind. Okay. The point being that it works if you have no teachers. Right? If you have a great samurai master who's willing to train you, why would you waste 3 years of your life? Okay? And you may not be able to learn how to swing your sword, and how to kill people, how to defend yourself. It's not a direct training. The same analogy here. Okay? If you want to learn meditation, you should find a teacher. To me, that's the fastest. This is Chinese wisdom. This is Chinese Chan wisdom. More so than I see in Korea, in Vietnam, and so forth. The Chinese Chan is really very simple philosophy. You find a teacher and you go after, follow the teacher. That's it. It is the wisest thing for spiritual pursuits. The really superior culture. Right there. I cannot find anything better than that so far. Okay? All right. And so, yeah, if he wants to follow that, the thing is that we're different. We don't do that. We follow a teacher and follow meaning that physically be there, folks. Okay? All the Buddhist teachings, especially the Sutton teaching, is always face to face. Not FaceTime to FaceTime. Okay? English is pretty good. English is getting better. I like it. Yeah. Talk to them. That's how you train them. I don't care about cooking. It's about talking to them. Tell them about how you arrest bandits and kill them. Okay? All right. They don't get to talk to, in English. So just talk to them. Okay? And be nice. All right, where were we? Okay, so 回头是岸. So the teaching here is about your perspective. Okay? You're always so stuck on what you know right now. Especially the more successful you are, the more confident you are about yourself. Self-sufficiency. However, you don't realize that from a person who has wisdom, you are maybe right as far as worldly knowledge goes, but it's very short duration. It's very short term. You may be right for a short term, but long term, you will suffer. How's that? That's what it's trying to tell you. You see, right now, you still can swim, but that ocean of worry and suffering is there. You cannot avoid it. You may be the best swimmer right now. You may be an Olympic gold medal swimmer right now. You have no problem. Yeah, you're going to last forever until your strength comes to an end. That's when you drown and you get in big trouble. That's what the teaching is about. Okay? You're so sure of yourself. And if you simply wake up, because you've been doing this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Okay? So if you simply change your paradigm, look the other way. Okay? Change your perspective. And that's where safety is. Meaning that look the other way. Don't keep doing it this way. Use this suffering, use this direction here. It's not saying that you should not study, you should not learn, should not go into school. You should be going to school. You should be working. But keep in mind that whatever society is prizing right now, okay, if you flip it around, that's where you're going to avoid trouble and personal satisfaction. That's my interpretation. Agree or disagree? Sounds like Nacho is arguing, huh? It should be forceful, Nacho. It's not like, I think, no, you say, hey, look the other way. Okay? Caramba. I mean, that's all I know. All the dirty word I know. The only one I know is caramba. Anyway. So, better. Okay, so the paradigm is a shift of paradigm. You look the opposite way. So use whatever that worldly people prize and cherish. You flip it around. That is your escape, your liberation, your superiority. Because you keep continuing this way, you'll be just like them, like the rest of them, suffering and drowning. There you go. Drop the husband. She talks about it, she doesn't do it. She says, I'm gonna. It's old talk. You got that? I'm kidding a lot. Please don't take me literally. Okay? But the point here is that, what is the point here? If you're happy right now, I'm not suggesting you should drop it. But if you're unhappy, how about that? Can we compromise? Because you cannot drop everything, right? You committed to your family. They're still too young to abandon them. They can't. They don't understand what running away from home means. I'm brainwashing him already. Someday you'll be grateful. Okay, so how about this, guys? Because it's difficult. I know you don't challenge me. I'm a very challenging person. I mean, I like to challenge people. I'm not challenging at all. I'm the most boring person. My point is that you guys are not, you are like sheeps. When I listen, I say, I disagree. How can I possibly abandon my PhD? Yeah? My lovely husband. See, man looks so happy. Huh? My fortune, My parents, how can I abandon them? What are you talking about? How can you tell me it's suffering? It's worries. You don't believe it, yeah? So how about this, folks? Using Buddha's wisdom. Don't worry about what makes you happy right now. Your husband, your sister, your boyfriend, future boyfriend, whatever, I don't care. Okay? Whatever makes you happy, okay? Leave them alone. Okay? Be happy. What about what makes you unhappy right now? Just concentrate. Use the Buddha's wisdom wisely. He's not asking you to drop everything, did he? Did he say, you should drop everything. You should stop swimming. You should stop ski-doing. Okay? Stop catamaraning. No. How about just this? I propose a compromise. What if in your life right now, you're unhappy? That thing is unhappy? Okay? Let's say you're unhappy with the current boyfriend. Just for an example. Okay? Okay, so what is, look around is the other shore. What is that? What does it mean to you? As you notice, husbands are taboo. You don't touch husband. Okay? Let's get this straight. Okay? But what does it mean if you're unhappy with your boyfriend or girlfriend? What does it mean the other, turn your head is the other shore? What does it mean? People talk too much. People, I understand. I'm asking you very specifics. Okay? What does it mean? I give an example like current boyfriend, current girlfriend, not happy. If you're happy, don't touch her. Yes, 7.
To me, when Master say drop it, I hear not necessarily dropping the thing, but the dropping the attachment to the thing. So if I'm not happy with a boyfriend, I dropped attachment to
What attachment? Wait, careful. Attachment to what? Which attachment are you dropping? Attachment to his car? The restaurant he takes you to? I'm very specific.
Attachment to who
Chanel
is.
number 5 that he gives you on Christmas?
If it comes to a person, usually it's the attachment to the expectation of who the person should be like.
Oh, you're too philosophical. You're in the wrong field.
Or you are too attached to the person in terms like you can live without him, but you actually can't.
Now we're talking. Stop beating around the bush. Get to the meat of it. Go for the beef. Okay.
So drop it, meaning I can live without him. I'm not leaving you, but I can live without you.
You can live without him. You're so cruel, woman.
That's no attachment.
Okay, I want a single woman, single girl. What does it mean? Huh? Please tell me. Only single people. Married people, I don't trust them. They always are political. Say, my husband might be listening in, or someone might get a clip of me talking about him and send it to him anonymously. Girls or men, single girls, single men. Yes, 8.
Hi, Master. Drop, turn around.
Turn around. Yeah. What does it mean, turn around to you? What do you do? Translate into action for me. Yeah, turn around.
Yes, means find another one.
Jumi likes it. That's what Jumi does. Wow, these women are brutal. Anyone else? Men, single women, what does it mean? See, if you listen to this and you're still not sure what to do about it, again, it's very clear. Buddhism never tells you if you're happy, you must abandon it. Are you crazy? Buddhas are not that crazy. He's only referring to the fact if you begin to see that man there or that girl there is going to be worry and suffering, flip around. Yes? Agree? Do we understand each other? Do we agree on this? Buddha, I assure you, Buddha does not advise you to drop your wife, drop your husband. Not at all. Agree, disagree? Okay? But if this person here is worry and suffering, then what are you supposed to do? Does it make sense? It takes a liberation. It takes clarity of mind. It's not like you throw everything away. That's not Buddhism. There's no wisdom in doing that. You see, this is why the Chinese are confused. I'm supposed to abandon my husband. No. Only flip on the things that makes you unhappy. For some, it's finding another boyfriend. What about the rest of you? Another girlfriend.
Oh, hi, Master. My name is Nia. I'm very new to here, so it's my understanding. I think we can turn away with the perspective that we think about what make us feel unhappy about our husband.
Yes. Let me be blunt with you. Does it mean dropping your boyfriend?
Doesn't mean we have to drop the husband or the boyfriend.
No, please leave my husband alone. I mean, this is not right. Okay, let's leave the husbands alone. Okay, let's talk about girlfriend, boyfriend only. That's safer. Okay, okay. So if your boyfriend makes you unhappy, you have a boyfriend or a husband?
I have husband right beside.
Forget it. You're not single. I'm not talking to you. But remember, just assuming when you were younger, before you get married, and your boyfriend makes you unhappy, what does it mean? Turning around. Hey, Billy, what's happening? Billy looks so peaceful nowadays, doesn't he? Huh, Billy? You feel okay? Feel so peaceful. Before, like about 5 years ago, look at Billy, it's a lot of internal turmoil. Am I correct, Billy? Now, he should sit there and say, I don't care. That's part of being peaceful. Yeah? Go ahead, Billy. Sorry.
That's okay. I just think about when you're going down a path of like a forest and you get lost, you just go the opposite direction of the path that you were taking.
Okay, that is simple enough for me. But what about going back to the girl who's married, who I'm bringing back to her single days, and when the boyfriend before this one here, who made you unhappy, made you got to switch or whatever, okay, that brings you the current husband, something must have worked.
I run away. What I used to do. I run away from all of them.
You ran away from all of them. How did you find this one?
No, I found a girl.
He found you. No.
Oh, this one I didn't find. Like when I'm not trying to find a husband and he appear.
He appear.
When I have less expected that having a husband.
Hey, I hope you learned something new today. Stop looking for the boyfriend and the husband that comes. Like magic. God, you should write a book on that. Okay, so in a prior relationship, when a boyfriend it makes you unhappy, and so what are you supposed to do? Now you learn about turning the head, turning around. What does it mean to you?
Now I'm kind of like different now. It's not like before. It's not just run away mean you're gonna finish all the circle, you've been through. It's just like why I just keep going to the same circle or anything. It's just because like I haven't changed myself much, or so maybe it's anything just happen the same. Something. If now you just think my husband is really perfect, but it's come out like I found out like it's not anybody perfect, So it's just I have to keep learning, like changing myself, or to stop that circle.
You know, to us, all the women, I teach my women to go home and say, "You are a perfect man." Okay. Think about it. Okay, very good. Go Forrest. Thank you for your input. Go Forrest.
Master, so when I was going through divorce, one of the things that I did was also to flip around my thought. And at that time, I always thought like my happiness depended on my ex-wife. And when I was going through divorce, dropping her meant that I realized that I didn't need to depend on her for my happiness, and that I was actually fine and okay without her. So I was okay, if she was there or if she wasn't there, it didn't matter.
Boy, that must be a poignant experience for you. Okay. God, it hurt so much. A lot more than dropping a girlfriend. Yes, Way Mountain. Interesting.
Hello, masters. I don't have the answers about boyfriend and girlfriend. I just want to ask another about specific case.
Yes.
That with me, like recently, I kind of get denied to a promotions, and I feel unhappy. And then to apply this, how to turn around when you feel unhappy.
I must tell you, married people are the most boring people on earth. This is all they're worried about, getting a promotion. Continue, yeah. Jesus, we're talking about affairs of the heart. He's talking about affairs of dollars. Yeah? So what's your problem?
Yeah, because, if I don't get promotion, I don't have enough money, and then that's my wife unhappy, so...
Okay.
The goal is to make the wife happy, and then, that's just my logics of need to make better money.
Okay, so what's your problem?
But that's how do I turn around?
How you turn around? We're talking about affairs of the heart, okay? I don't know how to do money affairs. Anyone can help out? Okay. Yes, Way Mountain. Brady, you have any input?
I look for love.
What? What do you think?
I look for love.
Yeah.
To wander around in a forest looking for the perfect, beautiful bough to cut and place in your home is my way of seeking love. I'm not about to, just don't look for a spouse, just don't look for a love. It'll just happen to you. That just puts me into a lost world.
He's too old. I'm not going to break his heart. Be happy, that's all, okay? You deserve it. Don't drop anything. How much more time does he have? You guys are young. You have plenty of chances. We don't anymore. Yes, Evan, help him out. Encourage him.
Who?
Brady.
I wasn't commenting on that. I want to send my regards to Brady. And
yeah, good luck to you.
I'm sure you will find your love and keep her.
Many years of happiness.
Yes. I was just trying to answer the previous question of if you're not happy with the boyfriend. Master said...
Or girlfriend. I mean, let's not be sexist.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any friend. If you, Master said, just go 180 degrees with your perspective and the paradigm. I just remember, similar to what happened to Samson, when I first started dating my husband, I wasn't happy with him. I was not happy with him at all. Borderline breaking up with him.
Yeah.
And I keep picking on him, telling him how unhappy I am and why I want to change him. And
you wanted to change him?
Yeah, I tried that, Jumi. He was trying to help me, but...
Are you older or younger than he?
A couple months, same age, couple months younger.
Same age, okay. Then doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Then
Are you wiser or...
Yes, I am. Yes, I get that. Now I am wiser.
Now you are.
At that time, definitely not. Then I start to see the pattern with my previous boyfriend. I'm like, I was doing the same thing with that guy too. And that guy did not change after 3 years. And I was still very unhappy with it. It's the same thing. So maybe...
What were you unhappy about? Can we talk about it? Or is it...
I forgot.
We can edit this out. Don't worry.
Different guy, different thing. But I was not happy with the way they handle things. I was not happy with the way they think or just their opinion, belief. Just nothing really fundamentally wrong with them. I just disagree with them and not happy with them. I try to change them.
And the rest of you in the world, the lesson is... Do not date a bipolar woman. She will find reasons to reject you. You didn't know that.
But a bipolar woman who is open-minded and willing to cultivate that, there's hope for that woman. That's what happened to me. I start to see the pattern of why am I so unhappy with those guys?
Yeah.
So maybe...
You always find reasons to run away, yes? To reject outside and run away inside. Inside you says, you tell yourself, no, this is not for me. Okay? And outside you reject him. All boyfriends. The rest of you. Never mind, I'm just pointing fingers. You sickos. Okay? This is what happened to you bipolar people. You will always criticize them, find things you're unhappy about, for you to run away. Same pattern, yes. For you. And what made you change your mind about this one?
Because I realized I'm...
it's the end of the lecture already. We keep on gossiping. I forgot about time. Geez, I have to go. I have to fly to Korea. Anyway, continue. This is too good to cut it off.
I just realized I'm the common denominator across all my sufferings. So maybe there's something wrong with the way I think and the way I see them. So I start to studying relationship. I start to studying how men think and how they're different from women. And I really like, wow, it's really all in my head. So I start to see him differently. I change my perspective and paradigm.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to have to close it out here because time is up. I apologize for being late. I totally lost track of time. I used to look at time and say, I have 5 more minutes. I better hurry them up. I totally today, for the last hour or so, I didn't even look at the clock. You really got me confused. It's so interesting, more so than Avatamsaka Sutra. Anyway, the way to look the other way, okay, is to change your perspective. It's not about the other person, it's about you. It's not, doesn't mean you should stick to that person either, but you have to change your perspective. If that makes you unhappy, do exactly what she said. You look at why, what am I unhappy about? Okay? Can I change that? That's flipping. That's what it takes. And maybe your happiness is well-founded. They say it's time to change a boyfriend. Nothing wrong with that. That means that you chose wrong. Therefore, you have to flip it. Choose, dump it, and choose right. Learn how to choose a different one. Okay? On the other hand, for you in particular, it's not the boyfriend, it's you. Therefore, you should flip yourself. It's not the boyfriend. You got that? So this teaching here applies. You need to make changes. Okay? One way or the other. You cannot continue. You have to turn around. Say, you have to make changes, folks, for good things to happen to you. Okay? Does it make sense? It's no one size fits all here. You have to look at yourself, okay, and make changes to yourself. It's not the other person. Yes, maybe it ends up dumping the other person, no problem. But you have to change yourself first. Your perspective has to change. You have to flip your perspectives. Okay? And shave your head is one option. Okay, thank you everyone. Yeah.